Hey everyone, it's Ian. Thank you for clicking on this video. And yes, after you've read the title, you know who this video will be about. And I am sorry to actually inform you that I will actually not really go into that much of extensive detail on Logan Paul and his little stunt in the suicide forest in Japan. If you do want to know why people have been so pissed off at Logan Paul, you can look it up on YouTube and on Google. There have been re-uploads of that infamous vlog featuring a very, very disturbing thing in the suicide forest. I mean, the name suicide forest gives it away automatically. But I actually wanted to not focus so much on Logan Paul and what he had already done. Um, I actually want to focus more on the way YouTube handled it, and later on, more of the aspect of how parents can be involved with what their children watch. But first and foremost, YouTube. The shit got trending like 10th, number 10 on trending. And it's not because of an algorithm, it's because someone manually put that video there, whether they know Logan Paul personally or they know that Logan Paul is very influential and popular and had already racked up hundreds of thousands of likes and views already. So, first and foremost, there's no one was fooled that the vlog was anything different. The vlog's title was literally, "We found a dead body in the suicide forest." Pretty sure a corpse or is featured in a video is against YouTube's terms and policies about gory and graphic things. And YouTube made a response saying it's obviously against their terms and policies, but not when it's educational. The only thing really educational about that video is that we know Logan Paul and his team are a bunch of dumbasses, to be very blunt. Now, this put heavy emphasis on YouTube's double standards of how they treat their very popular, very influential, very successful, bigger content creators, and how they treat their smaller, not so influential, semi popular to up and coming content creators. And if you've been on YouTube for the past, like, what, 3 months, at the very least, you know the story of the demonetization bug and how it's a recurring, not sometimes a recurring joke, but also a recurring issue that is bullshit. For an example, not to like brag about my own videos, but I just want to give this example. I recently went to Japan the previous summer. My friends and I first visited Hiroshima. We went to the atomic bomb dome, you know, the building that still stands after the first initial bomb was dropped. We also went to the Peace Memorial Park and eventually the Hiroshima Museum. Now, I noticed that I guess vlog of that day got demonetized after I had uploaded it. I reviewed it, and I did notice, yes, in the tag I did put atomic bomb. To my to my own criticism, putting criticism on myself, yes, that would not be advertiser friendly if a video had the tag atomic bomb. So I removed it, and I asked for YouTube to review it, and they put the green little circle back up. But then a day later, I noticed again, it's demonetized again. Okay, I asked them to review it, and they remonetized it, and then they demonetized it again. A third fucking time, I'm asking them to review it, and so far it's still monetized. But it just made me remember that after reading up on Logan Paul's incident in Japan. Um, like, really, is that much of a double standard? Even more of an example, there's a channel called I Hate Everything, and one of his videos got instantly demonetized, or I think even taken down. I can't remember the story, but because his video, I think he was like breaking a DVD or something, that gets affected. Even Casey Neistat was affected by the demonetization thing, and he's a humongous content creator. And YouTube didn't take down the video. Actually, Logan Paul did. YouTube should have been on the spot immediately. I know it's a humongous website, growing. Even still, it's still growing. It's still growing at an unsurpassable speed. But can you just have someone just read the damn title? If it's manually put onto the trending page, don't you think someone would have stopped, like, wait, this says we found a dead body. You can't at least take the little scroll circle of the video length and move and like scroll past and check the little frames until you actually see the damn dead body. Like, YouTube is not doing itself any justice here, and it took the perpetrator of the incident to actually realize that he was in the wrong and take down the video himself. And what's even more funny in the most messed up way possible is that people who re-uploaded the video just to test YouTube's just double standards, those re-uploads got instantly demonetized and struck down. While we can plainly see that the original was left for 600,000 most likely kids at the most who like it, and they liked a video that had a fucking dead body in it. Great. So that was my issue with YouTube and their reaction. Hopefully, obviously, they get better with this. It's the start of the new year, so it's got to be good. But I also want to touch on a second point. Parents. I'm not shifting the blaming finger or whatever to the parents, but I just want to give a piece of advice. Try your very best to be active in what your kids watch on YouTube. I know it's very hard to understand the people they watch or the shows they watch. I'm 25 years old, and I get tired trying to figure out why my brother likes certain YouTubers or certain shows. I'm old, I guess. But in all seriousness, if you actually take the time take the time to just look in and watch and see what they're watching, or at least go through the history, see if there's any inappropriate videos. And I know he's not the best reference, but I watched Keemstar make a little quick Twitter video. Once again, not the best reference, but he did have a fair point. He and his girlfriend go through his daughter's, like, I guess, YouTube history, and if they really go extensively by going into some YouTubers' channels to make sure that what she's being exposed to won't negatively affect her, because that's his daughter. So parents, you may think that if you put the iPad in front of them, they'll be better people or you'll have less of a headache. Trust me, if you actually just take 5 minutes to just go through some channels or some videos and then put your authority, put your foot down, if you do find something inappropriate that they are watching, it's worth the tantrum. It's worth them saying I hate you temporarily, because they don't mean it. And they're kids. They're kids. So that's just, I want to touch on this incident. I know I'm like 2 days late with it, so it's been an eternity since it's passed, but I just want to touch on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm not even going to ask for any of the general YouTube outro stuff. It's just a sucky situation. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.